Most people love chocolate. That's why our group chose to track the production of a Hershey chocolate bar. We chose this product because it is unique, not just because tracking its lifespan will make your mouth water. We will first explain the 4 main ingredients in a Hershey chocolate bar. Then we will show how the Hershey Company as a whole is setting some major goals towards creating a better environment, economy, and society worldwide. So let's jump right into it. The first ingredient in a Hershey chocolate bar is a cocoa bean. The word cocoa sounds a lot like chocolate, but don't be fooled. The cocoa pod is about the size of a football, and by the look of it, no one would guess it is the main ingredient in a chocolate bar. Hershey imports cocoa beans from Ghana and Ecuador. First, the beans are cut from the thermaba tree using a hatchet, and this happens twice a year. The second step is fermentation. This is when the beans are removed from the pod and covered with banana leaves. The third step is drying out the fermented beans. These beans are laid out in the sun. This takes the moisture content from 60% to 7.5%. It is important that the moisture content is reduced so that the beans do not get moldy during their long transport to Pennsylvania. The next ingredient is produced in the southern part of the United States, and it is sugar. Without this ingredient, the chocolate bar would cease to exist. Harvesting sugar is a 2-step process. The first step is crushing, the second is refining. Sugar is processed at the mills near the cane fields, since it is bulky and expensive to transport. The raw sugar is then sent to a refiner and then to the Hershey factory in Pennsylvania. The third ingredient is farm fresh milk. The Hershey Company collaborates with dairies within 100 miles of Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the factory is located. In the past, cows were milked by hand, but today there are special machines. This has sped up the milking process dramatically. Our fourth ingredient comes from New Zealand. This ingredient is milk fat. But how is it taken out of the milk? In the past, people waited till the fat rose to the top, but now they use an advanced technology called centrifugal separation. Next, we move to Hershey, Pennsylvania, where these ingredients are combined to make the chocolate we all know and love. The beans are roasted, winnowed, and ground into a fine powder. Milk and sugar are combined into a taffy-like substance. Next, the cocoa powder and the thickened milk are combined into a crumb. This crumb is then combined with the cocoa butter and milk fat. At this point, the chocolate is complete and is poured into molds and dried. After packaging, the chocolate bars are sent out and delivered all over the world. Next, we will discuss how Hershey is improving not only their company, but the world as well. We did not have to look far to see all the good things that Hershey is doing to make their company better. Their corporate social responsibility report is 65 pages long, and Hershey was named the world's most reputable companies in 2016 by Forbes. First, we'll talk about how Hershey is improving the environment. One of their goals is to reduce 25 million pounds of packaging material by 2025. This is a huge undertaking. Since 2014, Hershey has saved more than 9 million pounds of packaging material, and it is on track to complete their goal by 2025. What's even more amazing is their approach to accomplishing this goal. They didn't downgrade their packaging, they reimagined their packaging approach, which ultimately reduced their retail customers' display setup time. This benefits everyone, both the environment and Hershey employees. Hershey is also making a difference economically. Hershey employs thousands of people. Because they employ so many people, they have a large influence on the economy. One way they are making a difference is through programs that will help their employees build the economy where they live. They do this through a program called Learn to Grow. This program has helped 48,300 people in third world countries learn to grow not only cocoa, but other crops as well that will increase their income. Hershey also has a huge social influence. They have started a program called Nourishing Minds. In Ghana, Hershey has a goal to stop malnutrition among children using a product called Vivi. Vivi is a peanut-based vitamin and mineral fortified supplement that delivers up to 25% of the daily caloric value in a child's diet. Around 50,000 kids receive Vivi each day. The whole goal of this program is to give these kids the brain power they need to learn. Hershey believes that an education is one of the best ways to help these children. It is obvious that Hershey has a lot going on between making delicious candy bars and setting goals that help the world socially, economically, and environmentally. Just remember, the next time you eat a Hershey chocolate bar, that it is a lot more complex than it looks.